Today, we are looking at this tweet that I sent out saying, alright, what is your most hated / disliked archetype and why? What we'll do is we'll look at what archetypes you said and discuss whether we think they're kind of janky or not. I'm joined today by Senpapi, who is super ready to judge. Look at that outfit. He's so ready. Hell Kitty Selena is also going to be here to help us judge some archetypes and whether we think they are good or bad. What are we thinking? I hate them because I hate the board they set up. I hate that they barrier statue my ass. I hate that Nightingale's like, yeah, I don't know battle damage. It can't be destroyed by card effects and all of my other stuff does too. And I'm like, that's shit. Also, I have an unlimited bounce for as many Xyz material as I have on a card. Why the fuck is it not a once per turn? Oh, and they combo with Tri-Brigade, and that was horrible too. So there's that.
I have to admit, I hate the birds.
The birds are so stinky.
I'll play devil's advocate. They're not that bad, but they set up too much bullshit. There's no reason I should be getting barrier statued or Apex Avian.
No,
This goes
totally true. Barrier statue is now banned in Master. It's getting banned.
True.
Get wrecked, but it wasn't to hit you, Lyrillus. It was for Lordorees, because bird decks kinda suck ass. That's my viewpoint on it. Most bird decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are annoying for some reason.
You're not wrong. Harpies and Duel Links was like the worst. Flu, this, Tri-Brigade.
It's Black Wings. Always hated how broken they are, and Crow can suck a fat one too. I don't have much of an opinion on Black Wings, I've got to be honest.
I mean, Crow played them.
Yeah.
And I like Crow. So.
I like Crow. Crow's cool. I don't think they're that broken. What do they got? What they got that's broken? Let's see. We got one that's not affected, can't be destroyed by card effects, and takes no battle damage, and then it puts a little wedge token on you.
Yeah, that's like the most BS one. They're cool. I like them. Black Whirlwind, go Burr.
They really are all that bad.
I think they're alright. I'm not going to agree with this one. I'm going to go on a take of I am indifferent to Black Wings' existence. Also, let's just have a nosy here. Jimmy's response is just, excuse me.
Jimmy just has to get in there.
Jimmy was like, no. I remember playing one of the DS games and couldn't get past Crow and his damn armor wings. All right, so some people have got a bit of history with them. Selena, it's yours. We get to judge you now. Do you want to read it since you're here?
Eldritch decks that are able to use a big variety of floodgates to either say no or able to keep reviving the Golden Lord back.
Preach.
So, yeah, I have a massive hatred for Eldritch. Not exactly the Golden Lord himself, but on how he is able to utilize so many floodgates just to get him back onto the field.
Yeah. It doesn't help that literally they use the worst floodgates they can. It's like, do you want some skill drain going on here? And you're like, not really. However, Eldritch does die to a single, like, menacing point, so...
That's true.
Just hit him with a heavy storm and that's it, they're gone.
Literally just caught by the grave the Eldritch and they've got no monster. They got nothing. Also, as much as I hate Eldritch because of Master Duel and that, I cannot get over his ult art. His ult art is so good.
Yeah,
Okay,
100%.
yeah, I do have to agree with you there. The alt art is super sick.
Yeah, and that makes me forgive him. He's also good in Fluffles, by the way, because it can pop my
He's
toy
good in
vendor.
everything. I hate that card so much.
But the archetype, all right, what about the actual archetype and deck? I mean, the deck is just literally floodgates and here's an Eldritch, so I get it.
I mean, it's cool and all. He's like an Aztec god, and then they're all just undead. It's dope. I get the theme, but no other deck can play floodgates that actually stop them, and then just be like, actually, I don't want to play that floodgate anymore, and just get rid of it for free.
It's true.
Like,
do I want an alt Golden Lord? Yes. Yes, I do. I would love one. Thank you. I would absolutely love one. I will put it in my Fluffles and everyone will hate me. It's such a good card. Oh, it's so sexy. He's got such grit. Oh, he's just, yeah, no. This isn't a smash or pass, but you know, that gets the smash every time.
Smash.
Selena, would you smash the alt art?
Yeah, I would actually smash the alt art.
Okay, so Eldritch decks themselves suck, but Eldritch the Golden Lord is a yes from all of us. Oh, there it is. Branded, because the boards are in. Usually super cheap to assemble, and it basically comes down to who plays first as opposed to any actual skill. Oh, Branded has a lot going on with it. Because, like, Branded is like, what, Despia? You got Branded Despia, you've got...
Every other deck on ranked right now is just branded something.
Yeah, they have a lot. I'm right in thinking they can fuse from deck, right? They have that ability.
They can, yeah.
That shouldn't be a thing. That's too much. That's too much, Konami. No, that's so much. I hate that. Oh, but Mirror Jade's such a cool looking card, but I hate it. The chat seems to really not like Branded. Senpapi, how do you feel about Branded?
I do not like the deck. I think branded opening does way too much. I think they can just run whatever they want, and as long as it has, you stopped every other play? All right, branded opening, GG nerd. And I'm just like, all right.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Branded.cool. Selena?
I'm a bit torn here. here because I play branded. I like it.
I play
But
Despia.
I don't like going against it. And the fact is that you can also pair branded with Eldritch as well. So that's
That's
again,
not doing
go
the
back to the
wins for
Eldritch.
you. Not
No.
quite doing the wins for you. I
No.
do play Despia because I like the cult theater kids. However, I have like two versions. I have the one I use on stream, and I have the one for ladder climbing, and they're very different. I get the branded hate. All right, this one's gonna be a doozy. Just take a look at my underdog band archetypes, and you'll have a field day. If I had to pick just one that's not on my list, it would be Pendulums. Just Pendulums. Or Cosmo. Both were prevalent around the time I tried to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And really soured me on playing. All right, well, I'm 50-50 on Pendulum. As I said in the last video, in the last stream, I don't particularly like Pendulum as a summoning method. Cosmo, I do not get on with. They piss. So I think I've got an issue with decks that like do a really long turn and then on my turn just keep switching out and doing stuff. I think I got an issue with them.
I'm sensing a theme.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that might be a theme for me. So I don't like Cosmo because they do exactly that. They switch out a lot and become really big and scary. No to Cosmo.
But they're bad. I love Cosmo.
Okay, 50-50.
It's Wizard of Oz meets Star Wars.
It
I
is,
love
and
it.
that sounds cool, but I don't like how it plays.
I feel that.
Selena, you're the tiebreaker between us three.
The thing is, I can't tell. Pendulums are stinky.
The Pendulums are just a summoning method. So much hate for the Eldritch. Mechlords because of the anti-synchro support, along with the standard Luanda reason is Shizu Telements. Fucking Telements, dude. Gotta be one of the most hated
Shizu.
decks. Yep, strong ass mofo deck. Floanderies. I just want to be allowed to play the game, Floanderies. Could you not punish me for that? As for Mechlords, duper derp. I guess you're a synchro player, so that's your issue there. I like how you're like, just don't summon synchros. All right, I'll tell my Red Dragon Archfiend deck to not use an extra deck. See how that goes for me. I'm gonna say Mechlords aren't that bad. They're meant to be the big boss of like 5Ds. Although now I'm remembering Primo turning into a bike, and now I'm kind of mad at Mechlords.
Yeah.
I remember that specific thing, and I'm like, oh, now I dislike Mechlords again. I like
That
Primo,
would
but
happen.
he turned into a bike that one time, and that was a bit fucking weird. Floanderies
Sure
and
likes it.
Plunder Patrol are on the top of the list because of the whole your turn, nah, our turn, and Plunder Patrol are just stinky. All right, I feel like Jimmy's gonna have words about that one. Is Floanderies fun to play? Feels like it wouldn't be fun to play.
I actually made the Floanderies deck when it first came out, and it is not fun. It's absolutely terrible to play.
I don't really understand what Plunder Patrol is doing, but I know I don't like it. It's one of those decks where I'm like, I don't know what you're doing to me, but I don't like it, and I wish for you to stop.
I love the goblins.
Okay.
The ocean goblins. They're so funny.
I like the concept, but I'm not a particular fan of playing against them.
The new ship. It's gonna save the game, trust.
Okay, when it doesn't, can I blame you personally?
You can blame Konami for not also dropping a wind one.
Fair enough. I'm gonna blame you, but you know, we'll get there. I'm gonna end up agreeing with this, and I hate it, but it runs on this theme I've been showing this whole video. They literally take up 90% of the duel by performing and executing the same combo over and over again just by returning a card to the hand. And to top it all off, they can do this shit on your turn. I'm usually sitting there for like 8 minutes on my main phase 1 just waiting for them. Dragon Maids!
I love them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm a Dragon Maid player, so I love them too.
I fucking hate them.
I've now placed Dragon Maids together with Despia, the branded, and it works so well.
Just make your fucking mind up what you want to be. Come on. Like, you spend the whole first turn, he's right. I see so many fucking Dragon Maid players spend forever doing Dragon Maid combo lines. And then they're just like, as soon as it gets to my turn, I'm like, I draw a card. And they're like, and I'm fusing again. And I'm switching out. And now I'm this thing. La 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 la. And I'm like, stop. Please. For all that is good in my life, just let me play a card game. I hate Dragon Maids.
I think most people started playing them because the structure deck came out in the in Master Duel. Is what got me into playing them, but they do take forever to combo off. Even when I'm playing them, I'm like, oh god, I need to finish this combo quickly.
Just choose what you want to be. Fuse into it and make a decision and stick to it. Don't change everything you are on my turn and then tell me no to like 90% of my cards, please. I don't like Dragon Maids. They are board control. I don't
think we
like them.
should get you to try playing them.
No! I will not become the thing I hate! Flow, easily, because if you don't have Ash, you just outright don't get to play. Luanda reads, you just need to go in a little jail cell in the corner. It seems to be that everyone does not like Luanda reads. We'll have to do a poll at the end and see which one chat decides was the worst. I think I'm past the point of hating archetypes right now. I just hate certain cards. That being said, fuck Zoo. Frankly, never come back. Zodiac Dryden. I remember you being sucky. Once per turn, you can also get C summon Zodiac Dryden using Zodiac monster control with different names of material using monster. Any excuse material attached to it also becomes a C material. What? Okay, that seemed like it did a lot. Zodiac were a mistake of an archetype. I think I can agree on that. Super happy to see Barrier statue getting banned. I think everyone is. It's about fucking time.
Zodiac has 2 cards that are banned right now. I think it's Broadbull and Rapier. I think it's Rapier.
There's a lot of text to say you can one card Xyz. All it does is quick effect pop. Good for you, Zodiac. I think you can stay away.
Yeah, totally needs to stay away. Don't see him much nowadays on Master Duel, but it was such a ball weight to go against.
I don't think I ever faced them on Master Duel. Mine has to be the Luanda reads. Not much context needed. I would just like a turn. Or the Herald. Ultimateness has brought me great pain and suffering. Oh, I hate Heralds.
I think I should go hide from this one.
Are you a fan of Heralds?
I played them for quite a few months. I loved them.
Oh.
I built the deck just specifically to stop Eldritch from beating me.
Rapier, Broadbull, and Barrage are banned for Zoo. That's a lot of banned cards for one archetype. God damn, that archetype was a mistake. Background Drytron Herald was popularly needed Dark Ruler no more main deck. Yeah, okay. I don't like Drytron. I remember coming against Herald could out it.
Easy to out if you know which cards to hit.
It's true. Oh, Martin defending them there with a no. Look at Robina. They're so cute. The statue got hit. Let him be. And Martin go.
Nerf them more. Nerf them more.
Never stop nerfing them. But, is that your take? You just don't like Luanda reads?
Let me smash.
What? Oh, you're just shocked that I
Oh,
don't
I
like
mean,
birds?
I was gonna explain it on stream.
Perfect. Len, all eyes on you, Senpapi. Let's go.
Yeah, no, Flunder's the worst deck in the game. You can't convince me otherwise. Numeron, go Burr, but, you know, just draw the out, whatever. You can draw whatever out. If it's not skill drain, you're not going to stop these things. I can't stand this deck. Nobody's normal summoning 6 times in one turn. Don't call it a normal summon. You're special summoning. This is some BS. You can tribute my stuff. You can get rid of my stuff. You're going Apex AV and you were going Barrier Statue. It's like it's a toolbox, but the toolbox is also another toolbox inside that has an answer for everything else. I can't stand this deck, and I was banning everyone in chat who played it the other day after the nerf. I was timing them out. I wasn't banning someone for real, but
You were just like, no.
I can't stand this deck. It's the worst.
I think it's one of like the most pushed decks as well, because it does basically everything. Like Hasha pointed it out, and I've never been able to unsee it. He's like, they're so pushed. They're just given everything. Every effect any deck ever got, they're just given. And it's like, new. I mean, they lost Barrier Statue and Master Duel, so they'll be slightly less irritating, but they'll still be irritating. They get to floodgate me a little less, I guess.
They are one of the most irritating decks in the game. After I played them, I felt so disgusted for myself.
Oh, you want to expect it. It's like, I played this deck and I felt gross and took a shower.
I had to take multiple showers, just one wasn't enough.
So, Darius, you appear to be sticky. Just tuned in. What is that bird? That is... You know what? I'll let Senpapi do the honors of explaining what that burb is.
Bird is Satan. Bird is evil.
It's hell. It's everything
more
ever.
demonic than any fiend ever printed in this game.
It's just a little guy, Senpapi. Just a little guy.
I never knew I could hate a bird so much.
All right, I think I have a hatred of this next one too. Arrow Mage, because they're just so difficult to beat in Duel Links. It always feels like anytime you get an advantage, your opponent just moves the goalpost further and further away. I have an abundant dislike of Arrow Mage because they gain an obnoxious amount of life points and they just do not fucking die. And I could clear their board numerous times and they're somehow still gonna be fine and gaining those fucking life points. I think cards not being archetype locked is like the massive problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! At the current point in time. There's a lot of cards I just look at and I'm like, you'd be fine if you were archetype locked, but you're not, so you suck. Beat Arrow Mage with a burn deck. I don't know. I don't like Arrow Mage. Arrow Mage suck ass. They were annoying in Duel Links. I remember playing against them. I don't really recall playing against them in Master Duel. I think I've got more answers to them in Master Duel, but in Duel Links for sure, I fucking hated this deck. What about you, Senpapi? What's your thoughts on Mage?
This is the second deck I built in Duel Links, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
I love Marjoram. She is best girl. Look at her, just tending to the garden. Yeah, they're annoying. They take forever, but I don't know. They do a little of everything, and I think that's adorable.
I feel like you've got some bias towards them. 'Cause
100% biased.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you lose to this, too bad you didn't outspeed them. I love this deck to death. Sorry.
Fair enough. Selena, thoughts on Mage?
Too slow for me. They just take ages and they're just... I think it's the stalling of the deck aspect I don't like.
I get the point where it feels like every time you do damage to them, they just heal back more. You're further away from winning, and you're like, God, I hate my life.
Definitely true.
When will I do one that's an archetype you like but isn't supported anymore? That'd be a good question. I do one like every week, so I'll find out. Gravekeepers is a deck that relies on completely locking your opponent out of the game via floodgates or discard their entire hand. I know people get nostalgia blind with old decks, but this one sucks. Plus, the art of this guy is questionable.
Yeah, it's a bit questionable. So if you had asked me any other day, I might defend these, but I saw somebody hit somebody with a full hand wipe earlier on turn 1.
Oh.
So,
yeah,
is that with Royal Tribute?
Yup, double roll.
That card sucks so badly.
It's just like, what do you do?
Necro Valley and Royal Tribute, no. It's too bad.
Yeah, Gravekeepers are quite an old archetype as well.
Yeah, they've been around forever.
They were Marek's deck, because he's a Gravekeeper. You get it? Funny. Marek plays Gravekeeper, so it's Marek's deck's funny.
The whole concept of them, but the whole point on completely shutting your opponent out is so stinky.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything because I play Ojama, and in Duel Links, an Ojama King is just your opponent doesn't get to play.
Yep.
Like in Duel Links, turn 1 Ojama King. Good lord, I'm a monster. Stardust, because not only does it make you have to sit through a 5-minute board setup, but it also the same junk speeder setup every time with barely any variation to anything different. And on top of that, even if you try to play against it, you'll get floodgated. The thing that annoys me about Stardust decks is I know what they're gonna fucking end on. They're gonna end on a Baron de Fleur, they're gonna end on a like clear wing, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, that's not a Stardust. And I get really angry about decks that don't end on a card, at least one card that is their bloody archetype. But they don't. They're just like, so summoned a bunch of tuners, and I can't talk much here because I play Resonators, so I can't really say much because I think they just do the same as Resonators. Oh yeah, shooting Quizlet. See, at least that's in your type. But at least part of you says death. Oh, I want to see a fucking Baron to flip. You know what? I don't even mind Baron. It's one Omni negate, whatever. The one Omni negate. I can deal with that. I can bait that out. Stupid crystal flop. Like, you go bad. Fuck you, Yugo. You're a cool character, but fuck your death.
Catching a stray for no reason.
I went on a rant there. I regret nothing.
Yep, that's just Flunder. As far as I'm concerned, every card there is a Flunder card.
Apart from the D-Shifter, then yeah, D-Shifter does go into the Flounder's deck.
Flunder is! I think you might be winning as the most hated deck. I think it's because you're annoying in Master Duel and the TCG right now. All right, chat. This one says these additional replies may include offensive content. Do I click the button or not? The conundrum. How bad could they be? How truly terrible could they be? Click it off screen? Nah, fuck it. We're going for it.
Let's go for it.
Fuck Burning Abyss. Dante and his horde of fucking degenerates need to die already. Oh, whoa. Well, that was aggressive. I don't know what I was expecting clicking that button.
I was expecting something worse.
Right.
That's quite mild compared to what I was thinking of.
How can you hate Dante? He's so cool.
Swag. He got
He
swag,
is so
man.
cool.
Dustin's not happy. Dustin seems a bit angry. Why the Burning Abyss no die? Why weren't Thunder Dragons on here? I fucking hate Thunder Dragon Colossus with a passion. The overall hated archetype that we've ended on is Flow. Flowanderies did win at the chat vote.
However,
I'm not actually done. That was Twitter's take. I'm a little scared reading YouTube comments, I'll be honest. They don't have a character limit. They don't have a character limit. It's been a bit since I played, but I'd give the dishonor to Eldritch. I tend to play pretty casual games where it's balanced, so games where I'm locked out of any move from my first turn is frustrating. Fair enough. Clifford. Clifford. That's the one.
Clifford.
Please.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. Clifford.
Please.
Clifford. I'm calling it Clifford from now on.
Clifford the big red dog? What if I I summoned Clifford the big red dog to the fiddle. You can't hurt me now.
Oh.
I vaguely remember that. Any deck that cleans you to send your deck straight to graveyard and you lose when it's your turn to draw. So Gravekeepers. All of them. I hate this game with a passion. Why are you subscribed to my channel?
No, that's the most sane Yu-Gi-Oh player right there.
Why are these?
They've come full circle.
They've got, you know what, I understand it. This is my least favorite archetype. There's a fucking war brewing right here. There's a war brewing right here, Domania.
You take back. You take it back.
Wait, you were part of Team Jackoffs and you don't like jacking off? Brain? No work? Having fun, kids? No, Domania said my deck was stinky. Ma, the burp girl told me off for saying burps are stinky, and then told me my dragon was stinky.
Your dragons are not stinky.
I'm outie. I'm done with this game. And those were the most hated / disliked archetypes and decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! What was your most hated, chat? You can tell me on the live stream right now this very second, or if you're watching on YouTube, you're gonna have to leave it in the comment section. And of course, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Related content and talking about things we either like or dislike from the archetype. Yay! Big thanks to Senpapi and Hell Kitty Selena for joining me on this one. Big love to them. Give them a follow. Their links are all in the description of this or conveniently about to be shouted out by my mods. And now, I continue on with my journey of Yu-Gi-Oh! Discovery. Competition for the victory. I can be the best one day and make history. Swing into action. Are you ready to play? Challenge anyone, anywhere, any day. You want to take a chance?